Oh, welcome, UKWF episode 24, the final episode before we head on to the lockdown pay-per-view on September 22nd. And it seemed like this show is starting just how the last one ended, and that's with a backstage brawl for the Iron Skull Championship. Connor Stewart getting right in the face of Adam Guerin. Big right hand to the jaw. Another right hand fired back by Connor here. Grabs a hold of Adam now. Brings him up. Face first into the floor is Adam. Brought up now. Picks him up high above his head. Military press. Drops him down. Now correcting that neck is Connor. Already been through action in the trios match earlier on. Adam Guerin got action later on today. Comes running in. Shoots for a leg and takes down Connor. Center of the hallway there. Big frying pan chop across the chest. Ducks under. Samoan drop. Driving Connor down. Bringing him up to his feet now. Tossed down the hallway. Falling to the floor there. Slow to his feet. Brought up. Atomic drop. Dropping him on that nutsack. On them ginger nuts. Brought up now to his feet again. They'll wind up the throw and into the wall goes Connor Stewart face first. And there you see Kyron McAllister cheering on his friend, his boy. Adam now taking an elbow shot to the jaw. You can see him holding that face, trying to shake it off now. Belly to back suplex, tossing Adam over his shoulder towards that shutter door again. Brought up, they'll wind up the throw. Bounced off that corner of the table. Adam staggering down the hallway. Catches a hold of Connor and bounces him off the wall in retaliation. Bringing him up to his feet now. The roll through into another Samoan drop, taking down Connor. Grabbing him up by the scruff of the neck, bringing him to his feet. They'll wind up the throw and down into the wall again goes Connor, dropping to the floor now. Adam laying in wait, bringing him up to his feet. Grabs him by the throat. Military press, but there's the right hand into the face of Adam. Breaking free was Connor there. Thrown down the hallway and bounced off the wall. And that big bull dome bounced off another wall here. Falling to the floor. Adam now knee shot into the ribs. Connor rolling over, still holding that lower back. Brought up off the floor now. Deadlifted. Up. And slammed down onto his back. Connor now laying there. In trouble is Adam Guerin. Big right hand to the face. From behind grabs him by the ginger nuts. And here we go. A trio of tear drop suplexes. There's one. There's two. Still holding on to those ginger pubes. And taking him over for a third teardrop suplex. But it's not enough to knock the big man out. Adam laying in wait. Connor getting up. Adam in his blind spot sets him up for an Alabama slammer. And that's lights out to Connor Stewart. So that's how we're starting tonight's show off, with a bang. Adam Guerin taking down Connor Stewart. Let's move on into a triple threat match now. Reinforcing the ring here on UKWF as we're going to bring out the super heavyweights. The D-Train. Shifty, the Drunken Dragon Clown. And last but not least, Dante Balut. So take your pick here, this triple threat of the super heavyweights. Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown, D-Train and Dante Balut. Who you got for the victory here? And while we've got these three men up on the screen, let's give it a little shout out To the man on the left of your screen is Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown, the host of Platinum Dragon Wrestling on the Platinum Dragon Studios channel. In the middle, you've got the Chugga Chugga Choo Choo, the D-Train, a big old ball of sexy. He brings you what was Maverick Championship Wrestling. We're now off to the temple. And Dante Balut. Well, you'll find that guy over on the Wild-Eyed Yeti in the Underground Circus. That's on the Wild-Eyed Yeti channel. Go check it out. See what's going on over there. You'll see nothing like you've seen anywhere before over on the circus. But right now it's all about these three super heavyweights going into this match. And here he comes. The thong wearing, chicken dancing, Maverick Championship Wrestling. The Chugga Chugga Choo Choo. The big old ball of sexy himself. The D-Train. D-Train making his way down to the ring. He stands in at 6 feet 10 inches tall, 364 pounds. Now that's a whole lot of man to fit in such a small thong. He'll be looking to celebrate a victory here in the hot tub party. One man down, two to go. And here he comes, your reigning super heavyweight champion and current tag team champion of UKWF. He stands in at 357 pounds and 7 feet 2 inches tall. He is Shifty, the Drunken Dragon Clown. Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown loves to get up, to get down. That man's powered by Hobo. And I'm not talking about a hobo, I'm talking about the drink. So here we go, Shifty climbing through the ropes. Let's go. Oh, I forgot, we got to finish this dance. The lawnmower, powering it up, and away we go. That's one big rainbow afro tie-dye wearing motherfucker dancing like a disco. And the third and final member of the match, standing in at 7 feet tall, 321 pounds. He likes to call himself the Thriller from Manila, the Pinoy Playboy. He is Dante Balut. Dante Balut, former member of the Balut Club. That's right, a boy band back in the Philippines. He was the lead singer, the leader of the band, making his way down to the ring now. Well, at least he's not wearing his outfit made entirely out of condoms. That makes a change. I'm sure he saved that one just for special occasions, but he certainly likes to milk it here. Oh shit, did we get the clean-up, Miss Jones, did we get the clean-up crew ready to clean the mat? There you see D-Train saying, come on, hurry up and get in the damn ring already. Soaking in this crowd. is Dante Balut. I'm not coming there. No way, Dante. That's all yours. We're going to have to mop that ring down before we send anyone else out there. I don't want to be accused of getting someone pregnant from Dante grinding his cock on that ring. But here we go. D-Train versus Shifty versus Dante Balut in the first match of the night. Shifty straight out the gate with a running lariat, taking down the D-Train. Now snap jab to Dante and another snap jab, moving them feet, big right hook there, scoops up the D-Train, and Shifty taking firm control of this triple threat early on, down for the pin. Kick out by D-Train, kick to the knee, no, leg caught, running lariat now, taking down Shifty, jumping knee shot takes down Dante. So Shifty's taking control now. D-Train, stiff kick down the spine. Dante rolling over, stomp down into the lower back. Shifty now keeping a close eye on things as the big right hand swing and a miss, and there's the bell clap. And Shifty with a diving cross body taking down the D-Train. D-Train now with the back elbow shot to Shifty as he came in for the headbutt. Big lariat cuts down Shifty in the corner, and Dante trying to get this crowd behind him again as Shifty's being choked out. Big jumping lariat takes out Tiny Tim and D-Train at the same time. I'm sure Minerva's happy about that. Kick to the dick. Big running lariat, no, drop toe hold there by Dante. Drops D-Train over the top rope, or middle rope. Club and blow across his back, through the ropes, and running knee shot to the side of the bull dome with a D-Train. And there's Dante now grinding them hips. Shifty coming in from behind with the shoulder tackle, taking him down. Brought up to her feet, diving crossbody by Shifty, swing and a miss. Shifty now brought up, club and blow, no block, forearm into the face, diving crossbody by Shifty, takes him down. Gut punch, running lariat takes the D-Train off his feet into the pin, one and only a 1 count. Shifty now stiff kick down the spine, jumping knee shot by Dante. Grabbed a hold now, brings him up, brain buster, taking Dante over. Rolled out the ring, and now D-Train takes a boot to the head. Brought up to his feet, nope, fireman's carry takedown. D-Train all fired up. Stomping down across Shifty now, D-Train hanging Shifty over the top rope, slingshots him back into the center of the ring. Dante slow to his feet on the outside, rolls into the ring as the D-Train bringing up Shifty. Dante comes in with a drop kick and a jumping knee shot, taking down both men. Stomp down onto D-Train, going after the arm now, stomp down to the arm, trying to soften it up for when he goes for that Fujiwara armbar, I'm sure. Shifty in the corner, jumping knee shot and big boot, both missing. Collar and elbow tie up, Dante shoving Shifty back, comes in. Big lariat taking Shifty down. Grabbed by the legs, hooked up, down for the pin. Wrenching at the D-Train's face, trying to rip him open as the gut punch. Grabbed by the neck. There goes D-Train driving the spike home, and the headbutts. And another headbutt, driving Dante into the canvas. Leg hook down for the count. There's the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck. Dante now having his face ripped apart by the D-Train. Slipped out the back door. Club and blow over the shoulders. Club and blow again. Up on the shoulders, and there's the train wreck. Train wrecked him. Grabbed by the wrist and the ankle, dragged away from the ropes. D-Train taking too long now. Calling for the crowd to get behind him. Dante up to his feet, jumping knee shot underneath the jaw. And D-Train's dropped by Dante there. Stiff kick to the spine. Dragged out the corner away from the ropes now. Rolled over. Leg hook down for the count. There's the one and only a 1 count. Ripping at the face is Dante now trying to tear open D-Train. Shifty from behind. Scooped over. Taking him down, and Shifty now trying to get this crowd going. There's the knee shot into the back. Club and blow. Missing. There's the big right hand. Tilda whirl into the Fujiwara armbar. Shifty distracted trying to get this crowd going. And there he is chopping and booting away at Dante and D-Train. And there's the tap out. Dante refused to give up no matter how much Shifty kicked away and got the D-Train to tap out. There's the big running lariat taking him down. Keith Lewis, how you doing? Nice to see you, nice. This is the first match of the night, excluding the Iron Skull Challenge at the back. There was the pin early on. Here is D-Train driving the spike home. On Dante, down for the pin. Stiff kick into the back. Grab by the wrist and the ankle. Dragged out the way. Down for the pin was Dante. Unsuccessful here. But your winner of this match, taken via submission, is Dante Balut. Congratulations, Dante Balut, the angry asshole, and a member of the Asshole Alliance. Talking of the Asshole Alliance, you'll see them in action later on against Ruthless Incorporated. If Adam Guerin can make it there, considering he's been through hell already, taking on Pete Wall for the Iron Skull Championship, and then defending it already against Connor Stewart. But talking of trios action, that's where we're going next. A trios match. And it's going to be made up of this team, a ragtag bunch. That's Shamrock, Rob Machete, and Brandon Ace, going up against the team of the End of Days. That's one Mordrin Nightwalker, the human tank known as War, and Jake the Enforcer Bagwell. Well, welcome along, Keith Lewis. Nice to have you. Nice to see you, nice. This is a trios match. The current champions, Mordred Nightwalker, the human tank known as War, and Jake Bagwell on the right of your screen right now. This is not a title match. This is just a match in that division, trying to see who can climb the rankings here to challenge the End of Days at the Lockdown pay-per-view. Shamrock and Rob Machete, a tag team known as Shamrock and Shenanigans, tagging themselves up with Brandon Ace, the Charm City player. Question is, does this ragtag bunch have it in them to take down the champions here tonight? It's one fall to a finish, pinfall or submission. There is no count out on the outside. Disqualifications are on no. So if you get yourself caught with a weapon in your hand, well, you're going to get yourself wrung the fuck out of the match. So take your pick here. Who you got for the win? Thank you very much, Keith Lewis. Much appreciated. There's plenty of action going on along UKWF and Free Lions Wrestling. Oh dear. Did I hear Wolf calling Mordrin, Jake and War Weekend Bikers Club? Oof. Just a bunch of men that like to go and dress up in leather at the weekend. Wait a minute, that sounds like some of those clubs I go to. Never mind. Anyway, moving on. Rob Machete calling for the win. Wolf backing the Canadians. Or is he? Oh, he's not actually said who he's actually going with. KFC. Where's KFC? I want some KFC. Minerva, can we get some thighs? And how about some breasts? Here we go. Coming out first. Being led out by Sean Shamrock. There he is. That lone figure in the black. Oof, Minerva. And there goes the lights. Your reigning current tag team champions of Three Lions Wrestling. That's right, they belong on Three Lions Wrestling, but they're here. The Trios division spans both brands. You can be on action on either show when in a Trios match. Shamrock and Shenanigans leading the way. They'll be waiting upon their partner, and when all three men finally get out, they come in at a combined weight of 734 pounds. Oh, Brandon Ace, you're brave. So there's Shamrock and Rob Machete leading the way down to the ring. Brandon Ace must be in the gorilla position, not wanting to cramp the champion style. That's right, Brandon Ace can't seem to get his action in gear, get his butt in action, get himself going in the title rankings here. He climbs those ladders, but just doesn't seem to have it all when it comes to the end product. So Shamrock and Shenanigans, maybe they're taking him under his wing. Oh, you're a brave man, Brandon Ace. Because here he comes, the Charm City player from Baltimore, Maryland, USA, Brandon Ace. There you see Brandon Ace making his way down to the ring to complete this trio here, the Charm City player. Slowly but steady. The crowd a little still unsure about Brandon Ace, it seems. Some want to cheer, some want to boo. Nobody really believes he's turned true face here. But there's no denying the man is athletic. So we have this ragtag bunch down to the ring. We now need to bring on their opponents. And they don't get much harder than the champions themselves. There's that familiar music of eternity. Jake Bagwell and War coming down with their belts. Mordrin still missing his. Seems to be in the possession of Warren Benjamin. Mordrin's still not done anything about that yet. But either way, the end of days making their way down to the ring now. Mordred Nightwalker on the left. The human tank known as War in the middle. And Jake Bagwell on the right. Coming in at a combined weight of 880 pounds. God damn. That's 56 pounds heavier. No, shit. That's a lot more than 56 pounds. God, that's 156 pounds heavier than their opponents here. No, 146. 146 pounds. Holy shit, Will. Omar, get your shit together. The end of days, rocking the eternity gear, making their way. There's War in the middle. Jake and Mordrin flanking. War, the son-in-law of Mordrin Nightwalker. Jake The Enforcer Bagwell, been a long-standing tag team partner of Mordrin all around the world, and here we go. It's come down to Shamrock versus Mordrin to start this match off. Tiny Tim rings the bell. There's the kick into the midsection. Straight into the rolling kill switch, driving Mordrin down into the canvas. Grabbing him up by the head. Rolled over the back. Don't forget, if you want to challenge for the Iron Skull or the Women's KO belt, you need to get in the challenges. The Iron keyword currently equals Fong. That's right, Fong. The Women's KO equals sexy. So send in that keyword into Miss Jones with the person you want to challenge for the Iron Skull or the Women's KO belt, and we'll get you in action. There's the DDT delivered to Shamrock. Stomp down into the midsection. Mordrin now raining down the hammer fist into the head of the Psycho Sicko. The elbow shots following up with more clubbing blows to the head. Tiny Tim keeping a close eye. Minerva's favourite referee in action tonight. There's the boots rain down into the midsection and a forearm to the side of the head. Mordrin now takes a stomp down into the midsection of Shamrock. Shamrock being brought up. No, fireman's carry takedown. Takes Mordrin over his shoulders here. Fine opportunity to tag in the Charm City player. Mordrin Nightwalker versus the Charm City player now in the ring. Ace trying to keep Mordrin down. Grounding him down now with the right hands to the head. Big boot to the face again. And another boot. Almost disrespect shown here by Brandon Ace. But he gets his leg chopped from underneath him now. And Mordrin decides to tag himself out. And in comes the human tank. Popped up. Gut wrench. German suplex delivered. Stiff kick down the spine. Well, you're a bit slow on that one, Brandon Ace, because it's now the Charm City player versus the tank known as War. Their neck being cranked around now. Dumped down on the back of his head. War telling him to get up. Ace laying on his back, still not moving. War rolls him over away from Shamrock and Shenanigans. Stomping down on the back, big boot into the side of the head. Down, forced face first into the canvas, now wrenching that other arm back. Double knees into the small of the back there, rolling through goes War. Picked up by the gut. Lifted high into the air, military press. Parading him around the ring, face first into the canvas. Goes Brandon Ace. There's the jawbreaker. Ace now coming in. Grabs a hold, no, shrugged off. Tosses Ace down to the floor there. Ace rolling out the ring out of the way of the stomp. But comes back and eats a right hand. Whipped into the corner at the end of the day. It's the jumping knee shot hitting the top turnbuckle. Empty space there, and Ace grabs a hold of War by the scruff of the neck, leading him over into the corner of the ragtag bunch here. Ace now tagging out, bringing in Rob Machete into the match. Rob misses with a stomp. Ace gets out the ring. I thought War was about to grab him. Rob Machete comes in with a big lariat, gets caught, and there's the STO takedown. Stomp down into the midsection of Rob, lifting him up. No, dragging him away from the ropes. Big curb stomp. 300 plus pounds stomping your head into the canvas. Somehow you're able to get up and walk after that. I don't know how you do it, but damn, that's respect. Must be given. Tossed over the top rope goes War. Mordrin Nightwalker grabs a hold of Rob Machete, scoops him up, slams him down face first into those floor mats on the outside here. Brought up to his feet now, scooped up, grabbed on the shoulders, dragged around the ring. Face first into the steel steps he goes. Stomped down, missing. Big right hand to the jaw, drops Rob Machete almost to one knee there. Rolls him in underneath the bottom rope. Tossed over. Chest first, bounced off the ring apron. War rolling in after Rob Machete now. And there you see Ace and Shamrock holding out their hands for the tag. Up on the shoulders now. And here comes the Sabo driving the head of Rob Machete into the canvas. What, Gemma? What's up? Brought up to the feet now. Up on the shoulders. Get ready, here comes the Chaos Eater. Chaos Eater connects, leg hook down for the pin, 1, and only a 1 count. War grabs a hold of breaking the pin. Jake took out Tiny Tim. Elbow shot by Brandon Ace into the midsection of War, breaking free of his grip. Jake comes in, drop kick to the knee of Brandon Ace. If that's what you want, Gemma, then yeah, if no one challenges you, fine, you can pick your opponent. Better still, if you have no one challenge you by your match, which is next, then maybe I'll make that match an Iron Skull match, women's KO challenge match. How about that? Tossed into the ropes, into the corner at the end of days. Thrown out the ring. Goes Rob Machete, landing on his knees on the apron. War now setting him up between the thighs. Drops him with the pile driver. And that could be lights out for Rob Machete. Arm raised into the air now. War bringing Rob up to his feet. Big boot chopping him down. Rob Machete in no man's land. Far away from his tag team partners Brandon Ace and Sean Shamrock. Big right hand to the face. Scooped up gut punch there by War. Comes in, another big boot to the face of Rob Machete, busting him open now. The right, the left, the uppercut, back elbow shot by Rob, snap jab there towards face, and a big clubbing blow to the back of the head. Drops Rob where he stands, and another big discus, big lariat taking Rob off his feet. Brought up now, gut punch by Rob Machete, breaking free. Grabs him by the scruff of the neck, leading him over towards the ring post. Face first goes War. Rob Machete now trying to take back control, bouncing the head of War off the post. Mordrin watches on as War is behind him now. Rob Machete grabs him by the neck, rolls him in underneath the bottom rope. Dragging him out, chest first into the ring apron he goes. Rob runs into Mordrin, big right hand to the back. Look at the blood now flowing down the head of Rob Machete. There's the backbreaker into the Russian leg sweep. Giving War plenty of time to recover here. Tagged in now is Jake Bagwell. Jake climbs into the ring, climbs the rope, sits top of that turnbuckle. Points at Rob Machete, who's slowly getting up to his feet and through the air. Diver and elbow drop, cutting Rob Machete down. Rob now brought up to his feet, dragon screw, no. Pushes him down, now drops the hips across the knee, trying to break the knee, trying to tear the ACL. Ducks under the lariat, but Rob comes firing back with another one. Stomped down into the lower back. Jake Bagwell now brought up to his feet. Irish whip, bounces Jake off the knees of Mordrin. Big right hand and another club and blow across the back. Rob now ties him up. Leg sweep DDT, planting Jake onto the floor there. Grab by the scruff of the neck. Round we go, rolled underneath the bottom rope. Jake Bagwell now dragged out. Chest first into the ring apron he goes. Climbing up onto the ropes there. Up onto the apron. Jake on his back. Now trying to get up to his feet. Club and blow to the back. Rob Machete scoops him up. Electric chair position. Holding all the way through. Driving him down onto his neck. Doesn't hold it for the pin though. Rob now sent him up. Knee drop across the chest. Rob beating on the chest, trying to fire himself up. Needs to make the tag. There you see Brandon Ace and Shamrock both holding their hand out. Northern Lights suplex to Jake Bagwell. Rob now looking to climb the ropes. Mordrin trying to get involved. Misses with that right hand. Too slow. There's the diving headbutt delivered to Jake Bagwell. Leg hook down for the count. There's the 1. And only a 1 count because there's Mordrin to save the day. Big Irish whip sends Shamrock out onto the floor. The side of the end of days. War drops down now, going after Shamrock, I'm sure. And I can hear some blows being exchanged on the outside. Rob now pulls back, shoulder block takedown by Jake as he tried to take control. Jake now grabs a hold of Rob and Rob breaks free. These two bounce off each other's chests and look at that blood flow now down the face of Rob Machete. Jake comes in with a big splash, collides with a top turnbuckle and goes straight into the grips of Rob Machete there. Snap made over. Tagged in now. Mordrin, shotgun drop kick to the knee. And another shotgun knee shot to the chest. Shamrock rolling out underneath the bottom rope. Mordrin now begging for him to get up and bring it on. Comes in, no, misses. Shamrock, big left hand. Climbs through the ropes as Mordrin, dazed and confused. Whipped into the corner. Drop kick into the chest. Drops Mordrin. Leg hook down for the count. One. And only a 1 count. And Shamrock, surprised at the kick out, goes straight back to work though. Grabs a hold of Mordrin, but Mordrin grabs a hold of the wrist. Arm breaker there. Code breaker busting open Shamrock. And that's now 2 members of this mixed team. 2 and a 2 count. Busted open. Brandon Ace, the only member so far not to be bleeding. Stiff kick down the spine. Shamrock up to his feet, catches a leg of Mordrin. Dragon screw takedown. Sends him over into the corner of this ragtag bunch of men here. Shamrock and Shenanigans and Brandon Ace. The deadlift German suplex there, bringing Mordrin up. Mordrin those shoots for legs from underneath Shamrock. Stomp down into the lower back. Shamrock, you can see, holding that knee. Mordrin now measuring up. Shamrock turns around, takes a kick straight to the midsection, lifted up into the night walk. Too close to the rope, so a rope break given. Tiny Tim spotted the leg underneath the bottom rope there. Dragged away from the corner now. Submission hold locked in, but again Shamrock managing to get a foot underneath the bottom rope. Irish whip into the corner goes Shamrock. Into the corner at the end of days. Do-si-do, around we go, and Mordrin now sent across the ring. Taking out Tiny Tim. Big right hand to the face. Shamrock now watches on. Mordrin in the corner. Tim slowly getting up to his feet, shaking that off. Mordrin still in the corner, talking strategy. And out the corner, straight into a Shamrocker. Leg hook down for the pin. 1, 2, and there's a 2 count. Rob cut Jake off at the pass, but Shamrock still not enough to put Mordrin away. Stomp down into the chest. Big stomp across the face now. Brings Mordrin up. No, Mordrin grabs a hold. Arm drag takedown there on Shamrock. Looking for that tag. Ace climbing in through the ropes. Looks to take a shot on Mordrin Nightwalker now. Bringing him up for the go to sleep. And Mordrin now looks to tag in War. War the only man available for the tag. The big bicycle kick taking down Shamrock. The jumping knee shot takes Shamrock down as well. Brandon Ace and Rob Machete were reaching out for the tag, but War straight on his case. Lifts him up from the floor for the power bomb there. Take it easy, IW. Have a good night. Brought up to the feet now. Scooped up. Up on the shoulders. Where's this move seem familiar? Up on the shoulders now. War trying to snap the back of Shamrock. But Shamrock not giving up. Refuses. The Psycho Sicko manages to break the wrist control. Arm drag takedown there on Shamrock. Whipped into the corner he goes. Do-si-do, around we go. Shamrock takes War out the corner. Mordrin, you see, looking for a sneaky right hand to the head of Shamrock there. Knife edge chop blocked. Big left or right hand. Bicycle kick again takes Shamrock down. Shamrock dodges out of the way of the stomp. Irish whip into a neutral corner goes War. Shamrock staring at that ass. Can you see his reflection in the bald part of War's head? Big club and blow. Pulls him in. Shamrocker delivered to War. Leg hook down for the pin for the 1, 2, and 3. And Team Shamrock with the victory. Mordrin cut off by Rob Machete. We're going to have to see if we can get a replay of what happened there. There's the diving headbutt. Here's Jake and Rob going at it, bouncing off each other's chests. Here was Mordrin delivering the night walk to Shamrock for underneath the rope. Here was the Shamrocker to Mordrin Nightwalker. Here was the arm drag takedown escape by Shamrock out of that torture rack. But your winners of this match, Shamrock and Shenanigans, Brandon Ace, the Ragtag Bunch, taking a victory over the current champions. No easy feat. Congratulations to that team right there, but we're going to move right along. I've got no news on Iron Skull or Women's KO challenges. Looks like everyone's running scared tonight. Nobody's wanting to risk any points as we head towards the pay-per-views. Maybe risking a chance. So let's go for it right here. Gemma McAllister saying she wants to pick her opponent. Well, doesn't quite work like that, Gemma. You don't get to select it. I'm telling you, but this is how it's going down. And that is going to be Sunshine Marigold. Gemma McAllister. Colin Candy. And last but not least, oh, the game's just crashed.